Hello everyone. Today my agenda is that how to implement reactive form in Angular application in Angular 9, Angular 10 like that. And you can see that here this form, and I implemented here this form as a with validation. You can see that here when I click on register button and showing all validation look like it. Today my agenda is that how to implement these types of validation. Let's start. And you can see that here in my browser have an application, and this application you can see that here this is navigation bar. Here you can see that here home, counter, fetch data, and last one is reactive form, this one. And this is a reactive form, and this form, and we will be implement validation and implement also control of HTML. This part of my Visual Studio, and you can see that here this my project name is Angular demo. Already I have project, and after that I add a component. You can see that here reactive demo, and after adding a project, and after that add a component. Already I have generated component reactive demo. Step has been completed. Step 1 is that project, second one is that generate component. Next step is that navigation of this component on my application. You can see that here name menu component. In this component we can define my navigation part here. You can see that here, and router link reactive form. This routing is defined inside the app module. You can see that here in this inside the router module and path reactive form. That means here we have completed 4 steps. First one is that project, second one is that generate component, third one is that and navigate to my component, and after that this is the part of my HTML reactive form component.html. and let's start from here, implementation of form. And you can see that here the reactive demo component, both are the nearby, and you can see that here reactive demo component HTML part, reactive demo component TS part. Here you can see that here, and some HTML part I have defined already. You can see that here. First one is that div class card, and second card header, and third one is card body. That means this part I have been already declared here. And when run this application, showing look like this type. Next step is that add reactive form module in app.module.ts. You can see that here this class is app.module.ts. Inside app.module.ts reactive form valid module, reactive form modules you have to add here before starting reactive form validation. Remember always that thing, before starting reactive form validation you have to add reactive form module in your app.module.ts in your application. And you can see that here this is a reactive demo component, and after here inside the form we have defined form group, and form group name register form, and also define here ng submit, or ng submit is defined on submit function here, and the form builder add here in my constructor. And now we have to know about form builder. Why we have to need form builder? And you can see that here angular.io, and inside the description form builder provides systematic sugar that shortness creating instance of form control and form group or form array. It reduces the amount of boilerplate. It reduces amount of boilerplates needed to build complex form. That means form builder very helpful for creating a complex form. And after that adding form builder in my constructor, this part has been completed till constructor. And now in my reactive form demo component, after adding here form, you have seen already in form define form group name just like and ng submit. And after that you can see that here define a row, form row. Inside the form row define a column, form group column just like it. And you can see that here define very simple HTML. The first one is that label, define title, and second one is that select, and inside the select define simply for option and value, option value like that. And you can see that here inside the form control name define title. Form control name basically and use to for set and getting value inside the reactive form. And after that define here class form control, and here define class ng class. Inside the ng class we define here is invalid, submitted, you know that very well, submitted, and submitted already we have defined false in my constructor. You can see that here submitted is equal to false already, you can see that here. And f.title.errors, title that means you have already defined here and errors. And simply in div here you can see that here define ng if condition, submitted and define here two conditions, submitted and f.title.errors, conditions to showing this one class invalid feedback, and ng if f.title errors required showing this one message. This part of the HTML part. Next step is that in your component reactive demo component you can see that here get f a function return this register form. You can see that here the form register form, this one, and dot controls. Basically main purpose to using it and conveniences getter for easy access to form fields. And you can see that get function basically call here, you can see that here f.title, and after that ng on it define here form. Inside the ng on it we define here register form. You can see that here this one form group already, and is equal to this dot form builder already inject here inside my constructor, you can see that here, and dot group and title, that means you have already defined in HTML title like that. And now and title property define here as a validation. For validation validators just import here like that, add validators and dot required. And now next property adding in my HTML as well as in my component. You can see that here the first name and simply label first name and input type text form control name and define here name, and inside the ng class you can see that here and define all validation and condition inside the ng class. And after that you can see that here inside the div two conditions showing here ng if submitted and f.first name.error and showing class invalid feedback, and second one is that ng if the first name and like that. And similar to like that for last name we have implement similar HTML and label and input type and similar class, and just change the message here, and two divs you are showing similar to in previous one, and ng if condition. And after adding two HTML control first name and last name in my HTML, and after that both are first name and last name are defined inside my component. You can see that here in my register form and define first name and last name validators dot required. We can see that here next control I have add email. You can see that here email, and similar to the first name and last name define label, and after that define input type text, and similar to condition ng if, and email similar to like define in my component, and email similar to like define in my component. You can see that here email and validators dot email validator dot required, and two conditions define inside the email and validators required and email type. You can see that here, and I have written HTML for password and confirm password, and the password similar to like the first name and last name and similar to like email, and define simply label and input type, and similar ng class and ng if condition submitted and password errors and like that required and minimum length and maximum length, just like a ng if condition. You can see that here, and next confirm password similar to like the previous one, and similar to label and input type. And you can see that here ng if condition, three different conditions, confirm password is matched on valid or not valid and required and must match like that. Inside component part you can see that here password and confirm password are also defined inside my form, register form initialization, like that. And validators dot require validator dot minimum length and maximum length, like that. And the next HTML is that accept terms and condition, similar to like that previous input type, checkbox, form control name, accept terms, and define ID and class, ng class conditions, and label here accept terms and condition, and the ng condition submitted and app.acceptance errors, showing this one message. That's part of the HTML of accept terms and condition. And similar to check here in my component for accept terms, false here, and validators not required. Just check confirm password and password is matched or not matched. For this we have to define here, you can and see here the validator must match password and confirm password. To pass here must match. You can see that here must match. And inside my project common folder we define here must match validators. Inside my common folder define here must match validators. You can see that here this is a function, and this function basically used to for compare password and confirm password is equal or not. And you can see that here simply and define here controller like that, constant control form control dot control name, and two parameters comes in this function, control name and matching control name. Two parameters comes here, and after that define two constant type control and matching control, and just check condition if matching control dot errors and condition like that, and similar to like that here. Define here must match function. You have already seen here must match validators. You can see here how to work. And now define the button. You can see that here, and the register, and second one is that reset. After click on this one and call on reset function, and when I click on register function and automatically call on submit function. You can see that here in my form on submit, this part of the HTML. And next part is that component side, and you can see that here and write down the function on submit. On submit function, firstly this dot submitted is equal to true, and we have already at the time of the initialization of component we have and put this file, keep this file as a false, and now this variable change true at the time of the initialization, and is this dot submitted defined as a false, and now after click on submitted this is true. And after that you can see that here this dot register form is invalid. If register form is invalid, automatically written here. You can see that here, and form is not, and after that and write down the alert and showing message success, and which one, and also showing the form value. You can see that here register form dot value showing on my pop-up window. And when I click on reset function, automatically you can see that here submitted is equal to false and register form dot reset. And inside the on reset function we have defined two things, and submitted is equal to false again and register form reset. And you can see that on screen and project has been compiled successfully. You can see that here, and after that, and you can see that here on the on screen and form showing here, and click on register button. You can see that here all validation you can see here, and the title is required, first name is required, last name is required, as well as showing here information sign, email is required, password is required, and confirm password is required. Suppose that I select message, for example last name like that, and email, suppose that I put here, and it must be a valid email address. That means email address like that. And you can see that here password like that, and suppose that my confirm password, suppose that, and password must be match like that. And suppose that you are not, and you are forget selecting accept terms and conditions, and showing in red, and click here just like it and click on register button. You can see that here all information related to the form, title, first name, last name, email address, and password and confirm password, and as well as accept. Thank you so much watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe channel and like this video.